हमसे ना हो पाएगा।
No, please.
These noises, they do still haunts me. These noises, they do still trouble my sleep, my inner peace, in fact, even my consciousness. Failure, it is the most deadliest taste ever in the history of mankind or the humankind. Well, specifically when you have failed in your biggest dream, that is UPSC CSE. Let's talk about, guys. Well, you know it very well that there are two ways to learn. The first is learn from the other's mistakes, and the second one is learn from your own mistakes. Well, learning from your own mistake is not bad, but it might cost you some good level of time, resources, energy, or might ultimately lead you not even to learn the thing. The best thing is learn from others' mistakes. So today in this session, I'm going to discuss with you my mistakes, why I failed. I was one of the strongest contenders. I was one of the strongest people in my area, in my class, in my batch. Obviously, everyone was of the opinion that this guy is going to get selected. But still, apart from all the talent, caliber, capacities, and hard work, I failed. Let's discuss the reasons. The very first reason was, yes, I must admit it bluntly and honestly, with all frankness. The best thing that I can do right now here for my dear students, dear learners, the aspirants. The biggest mistake I did was I was not having the proper consistency. Not consistency as in, I was good with the subjects, no doubt in that. I was good with the learning thing and all. But the proper momentum, the proper flow, I didn't have that. I didn't match myself with the time. And then comes in the second thing. The practice. You have heard this line, I believe, that revision is religion. And practice is also part of that very same religion itself. If you are practicing, you are good, obviously. But if you're not, then it is lethal and deadly. Practice as in what? The two biggest things that you must never miss out. That is, going ahead with daily MCQs. Daily MCQs, simply speaking, you can go ahead with the mock questions or you can go ahead with the previous year questions. Learning from my mistakes in all my sessions to all my dear students. I have always conveyed this message. Guys, at least try to solve at least 20, 30 or maybe 50 MCQs every single day. And please try to go ahead with the answer writing. At least 2 answers. Yes, at least 2 answers every single day. Might sound a bit difficult, might sound unimaginable, or might sound even frustrating, but that's the reality. If you go ahead with the continuous, regular, rigorous, religious practice, I'll assure you something. No one, yes, literally, no one will be able to stop you. And so here is, with all the poignance and grievances of my life, I'm here to deliver this. If I would have done that practice thing with myself, if I would have gone through that regular, rigorous practice, today my life would have been something else. But this is, right now, I'm doing good. Right now, I'm in a situation where, yes, I'm doing quite well in my life, but yes, to be very honest, I'm not able to sleep properly. These voices, these noises, they trouble my ears, they trouble my inner peace and my consciousness every time. You're doing good, maybe in front of the people and the society, but down the side, you know it very well that you have failed. You watch yourself in front of the mirror and then you realize that damn, a bit more of the time, a bit more of the practice would have landed me to some other place, right? So, with all my grievances once again, I will just let my students know, guys, please go ahead with regular practice. And next thing, I wish I would had this thing with me at that time as well, the proper reading material. As of now, I was having a conversation with some person, some very experienced and a stalwart person in his field. So he told me the present generation's problem is not the absence of knowledge or not the unavailability of the knowledge. It's about the presence of plentiful of knowledge. the plentiful of information sources. So you don't know what to follow, what not to follow. You're not able to crystallize it. You're not able to refine it. You don't know what to read and what not to read. And I wish someone would have been there with me at those, in those ages, in those eras, in those years of my life of preparation, when someone would have told me this, that see, listen dear, this is what you need to read and this is what you not read to read. So I was not having literally the proper guidance, the proper mentorship, or simply speaking, I was not having that fulcrum where I was able to have even my proper assessment. Well, to be very honest, once again, it was not like I was not having the resources to avail them. Maybe I didn't found them that worthy, and that costed me something big. And you know that big, how big it is. So practice, consistency, and the availability of the proper mentorship. Simply speaking, the proper guidance. I was walking through the dark dens, and there was no one to guide me through. And ultimately, it happened that I took the wrong turn, and my final destination couldn't come. Right? So, guys, remember, don't make those mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. And don't land yourself in this situation where you will watch yourself in the mirror and a voice will be there, kind of an oracle or an intuition would be there, and it would be just having the vibrations of failure. That kills. You know, no other thing kills in that deadly manner rather than this taste of failure. It just eliminates all sorts of happiness. It just eliminates all sorts of confidence within you, and it thrashes you and bashes you beneath some burdens or some weights that you won't be able to overcome ever. And I don't know who, but someone stated UPSC CSE preparation is a very big addiction. This dream of becoming an IAS, IPS, or IFS or IRS officer, right, is a big addiction. Once you land yourself here, once you enter in this domain, enter in this universe, multiverse, damn, just got real. Once you enter this universe, you are never able to come out of it. Never able to, never ever. So only two possibilities will be there. Only. The first one, either you will see yourself as a successful officer going in that ambassador car with the emblem of government of India and having that plate of red, yellow and blue color, okay, and an armada of vehicles with yourselves. Or else the second thing would be you might do something whatever as per your qualifications and calibers, but yes, ultimately those voices, those noises of failures, they will haunt you for sure. So don't commit these mistakes, guys. I wish I had this StudyIQ platform at that time with me. I wish I had these educators and mentors with me at that time. I wish I had those 18 books with me. Polity, history, geography, economics, art and culture, science and technology, ethics, international relations, social issues, social justice, essay, answer writing, and everything. So today, my service career would have been around more than 7 or 8 years. I don't know how many transfers I would have taken so far. I don't know how many suspensions I would have taken so far as the kind of a person I am, right? So don't commit these mistakes, guys. You have this opportunity. No, I'm not trying to convince you or persuade you to enroll yourself in anything. I'm just trying to let you know the reality. Please. It's not about the finances. It's not about the money. As I stated, it's not like I didn't had the resources that time. My father was, even after my third attempt, when I failed terribly, even at that time, my dad and mom, they both stated that you go ahead and have the proper mentorship, proper guidance, proper coachings. I said, no, I don't know why I was flying that high. I don't know why I was not in that zone. But I said, no, it's okay. I know what to do. So it was never for me that I didn't had those resources. I did had, but I didn't realize the value of those resources at that time. And now they're gone, and they're just gone, right? So understand this thing, guys. The StudyIQ portal, the StudyIQ platform, these resolution plus batches, they're costing you not that much, really. They are one of the cheapest, I say. They're one of the easiest to the pocket, I say. And you just need one click to enroll. You can take the classes online. The books would be sent to you at your doorstep. You don't have to go anywhere to collect them. Teacher's personal class notes, right? It's shared with you at the end of the session in PDF format. Further, you know it very well that how these test series, these assessment things, they do support you in your preparation. So the test series is there, prelims test series, the mains test series. In fact, the interview guidance program is also added, along with this mentorship program is also added in that one particular batch. Once again, guys, don't think I'm trying to persuade you or just ask you to enroll in any kind of batches. No, I'm not talking about anything. I'm not selling anything here. I'm just letting you know that, please, a humble request to all my dear brothers and sisters, to all my dear students, aspirants, learners. You have the opportunity, avail it, or else if this opportunity slips away, it's just like, I don't have words to explain. If this slips away, these noises, these voices, they will never let you sleep. And ultimately, you will never able to see yourself in the mirror with any kind of confidence. Forget the level, any kind of confidence. It will be thrashed brutally. Remember, the world is brutal, and so you need to be that as well. Either you defeat the failure, or this failure will defeat you. Either you will be the person standing in the crowd, or you will be the person leading the crowd. Choice always remains yours. It's not about the resources. It's about how much active, invigorative, dedicated, and committed you are for the dream that you had just watched for yourselves and your family, and so on. Right, everyone? And so this is also about the national service. You're there for that Indian services, administrative, police, revenue, foreign, and so on. So these are the Indian services, and you, the youth, you know it very well how our nation is going through the tough ages right now. And you can be one of those elements. You can be the Magna Carta of India's future, of India's growth and development, of India's lead into the global forums, right? So remember, this is what you need to understand. Choice will be yours. From my end, from our end, we can only provide you the platform. Availing it or not remains your fine sense of judgment and wisdom and your commitment towards your goal. Okay, everyone. So remember, practice, consistency, and guidance. And all of these three things are available on our StudyIQ platform. With this, I rest my voice here. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. And if you have anything, so you can please let me know into the comment section, and I shall connect with you at the earliest possible time. Thank you so much, guys. Good day. Take care. Jai Hind.